Take a look at this financial breakdown. If you're aiming for a top-tier US MBA as an international student, the baseline investment is substantial. Tuition is around $112,410, and factoring in a conservative $40,000 for living expenses, that stack adds up to $152,000. Part of what that premium price tag covers is geography. You are purchasing direct physical access to major technology sectors, planting yourself on a campus embedded in a thriving economic hub. Looking at the downtown skyline surrounding these universities, you can see the immediate proximity to major corporate headquarters. This environment is designed to put you near the companies that pay the salaries necessary to justify that tuition. But getting into that environment demands an intense time cost before you even arrive. You might spend months grinding through the GMAT, the GRE, or the executive assessment just to secure a seat in the classroom. Before we go further, drop a comment below with your current work situation and your target postgrad field. We are going to map out whether taking on this MBA makes financial sense for your specific path. Here is the practical reality. As soon as you graduate, your 90-day window of allowable unemployment begins. Securing a return on that $152,000 investment depends on clearing the initial software filters quickly enough to leave time for the actual interview rounds. Many international candidates make a mistake right out of the gate. They take a culturally native, design-heavy CV that works perfectly in their home country and submit it straight into a standardized US tracking system. Watch what happens to those documents. When a highly formatted, multi-column PDF passes through the ATS scanner light, the software physically scrambles the non-standard formatting. Your credentials effectively disappear into unreadable code. While universities highlight alumni networks, the reality is your background must survive the automated sorting logic before a human recruiter ever sees your name. When the algorithm fails to parse your data, it often results in a silent rejection. These technical failures burn through your limited unemployment days without ever triggering a human review. Candidates are often rejected not because they lack skills, but because they failed to be machine-readable, leaving you with the debt of the degree without the US salary needed to pay it back. The first algorithmic hurdle is your immigration status. Some applicants try to use vague wording to obscure whether they need a visa, hoping they can explain it later in an interview. That is a risky strategy. Both human screeners and AI tracking systems are trained to look for ambiguous legal status. If your work authorization isn't instantly clear, the application is often flagged for an automatic no to save time. Look at this document header. You should use clear, specific phrasing right at the top of your document, displaying Work Authorization, OPT, or STEM OPT in plain text. Yes, you are using valuable space at the top of your resume, but establishing legal clarity immediately ensures the rest of your achievements are actually scanned. This chart maps out the delay in your investment payback if you enter the H-1B visa lottery. You are balancing that $152,000 cost against a potential $120,000 salary, all riding on a probability wave that fluctuates between 15 and 61%. I recommend you pause here and watch our previous video covering this specific H-1B lottery mechanics. You need to understand those odds before you commit to the degree. If a system assumes you require immediate corporate sponsorship, it may delete your application. Clear disclosure is your best defense against algorithmic rejection based on assumed costs. The next filter is your academic history. Listing a native global grading scale on a US application can cause a systemic failure in the screening process. US software often misinterprets foreign grading. A UK 70% is top tier, but to an American ATS, a 70 looks like a failing grade. You must self-calculate a standardized US equivalent score so the data perfectly slots into the employer's format. The formatting is specific. You should list both the native score and the translation. For example, write GPA 8.5 out of 10, India, equals 3.4 out of 4.0, US equivalent VOS IGPA. We have a complete application guide, along with formatting templates and scholarship strategies over on our website. Without explicit, machine-readable data translation, international academic excellence is often categorized as poor performance by default. Now, let's talk about your intro. The traditional objective statement about what you want from the employer is outdated. In modern screening, it often contributes to lower relevant scores. Look at this minimalist text block. This is the replacement. A 3-line professional summary. It follows a strict formula. X is the action, Y is the specific metric, and Z is the business outcome. You should remove subjective soft skills. Words like motivated or team player take up space without providing the data the purser is looking for. This data-first format immediately signals quantifiable bottom-line value to a hiring manager the moment they open and view the file. Curating your career history into hard, verifiable data is the most effective way to engage both the initial algorithm and the human reader who follows it. The final tactical step is ensuring the software can read you. Use a plain text test to strip away all formatting, forcing your keywords into alignment with the job description. This does involve a trade-off. The resulting document will look visually generic, and to a human eye might even be boring. But sacrificing visual design is the price of achieving machine readability. An aesthetically pleasing resume doesn't help you if the software can't extract your data. This balance scale shows the dividing line between a defensible investment and a significant financial risk, based on how you structure your data. Relying on the prestige of your university rather than the data structure of your application increases the pressure on that 90-day window. If the software can't find you, you can't interview. If you know someone currently weighing the risk of a US MBA, share this specific analysis with them so they can prepare accordingly. A US degree is financially defensible if you apply early, target a specific tech hub, and execute a strictly machine-readable application strategy from the start.